Dum 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 boom 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 boom. Hey. Check it out. We're here finishing up the new Black Eyed Peas project, trying to stay hard and focus. Right around the same time, it's election and Tuesday's right around the corner. We just put out The Love with Jennifer Hudson. Thank you so much, Jennifer. J Hud Productions for doing The Love with us to inspire people to go out there and vote. There's so much at stake. There's our future at stake. When I say our, I'm talking about Americans. Our future's at stake. And that's one thing, we don't talk enough about. And that is like preparing people for tomorrow. Kids that are in school right now learning from home. Folks that are in their, in their living rooms and bedrooms trying to get an education when your Wi-Fi is slow and having to go to Taco Bell and Starbucks and McDonald's for Wi-Fi. People are going through it. Folks that have lost their loved ones to COVID, people are going through it. People that have lost their jobs, people that are about to lose their homes because they can't pay their bills during the winter and COVID. People are going through it. It's a crazy 2020. And cases are going up. More people are getting sick. Still, some people don't believe it. They think it's fake. People don't want to wear masks. It's some crazy shit popping off right now. People that still want to vote for Trump, like, what the fuck? How you still want to vote for this dude? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Look at the state that we're in right now. Oh, that's right, because he doesn't take responsibility for it. It's somebody else's fault, always. How can you still want to vote for this dude? Every single person that was in his cabinet has been fired. Like, what? This is the first president to fire his cabinet 1,000 times. Like, what? How can you still vote for this guy? Flint, Michigan never got their water fixed. How can you still vote for this dude? But yet he's still like, he wants to see the black community thrive. Like, what? How can you still vote for this guy? He compares himself to Abraham Lincoln because Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. So that means he thinks African Americans need he's a savior for African Americans. Get the fuck out of here. How you still vote for this guy? I don't get it. Shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. Sorry for expressing what's on my mind right now, but I'm concerned about the outcome come Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be the day where we decide if it's going to be hard or fucking hard. Because it's going to be hard, right? If we go with Biden, Harris, it's going to be hard. If we go another 4 years with Trump, Pence, it's going to be fucking hard. Just look at the past 9 months. Look at how bad it's got. We can't hug each other. We can't travel. You can't go to work. You learning from home. And you ain't got the internet. You didn't graduate on stage because the person that's in charge said this is going to go away. He didn't prepare us properly. He thought it was a joke. He's not taking responsibility because he's a joke. And there's a lot of people that still want to vote, and they think it's a joke. Shit's nuts. That's the reason why I wanted to do Where's the Love. We wrote Where's the Love after a tragic moment in America. And we revisited it with J HUD during this tragic moment in America. You know? This time the terrorists are on our soil. You know, he doesn't want to denounce hatred and supremacists, folks that don't care about equality for all. That it's in the title, right? So when you say you're supreme, that means you are above the rest. You know, while we just barking out like, yo, we matter. You know, Black Lives Matter. We didn't say Black lives are supreme. You know what's wrong with America is that, like, when you fight racism, Americans think you're fighting America. And that's because the core of America, its principles were always racist. And that shouldn't be in 2020. It shouldn't be right now. Sorry for the rant. Sorry for sorry for the ranting. I wish I could just be talking about I Got a Feeling and some boom boom pow. You know what I'm talking about? I wish I could just talk about like fun times, good times. But I just want to remind folks that it isn't fun times. It ain't good times for folks. It's not. You got like chaos agents in effect, distraction agents in effect. You know? Our communities being torn and ripped apart, pimped and utilized and manipulated. You know? I'm really, really concerned. But meanwhile, like my school in Boyle Heights, the I Am Angel Foundation, I Am College Track, you know, our kids graduated this year. And they're going off and getting their education around robotics and computer science. So I'm really proud of them. Thank you guys so much for trying your hardest and pulling through this year, even though it was odd and awkward and not traditional. I salute y'all. But Johnny G. Democrats run cities. Once again, I'm not talking about Republican and Democrat. I'm just talking about the leader in charge and how he inspires and not unites. Johnny G. Yes, Democrats run cities and Republicans run cities too. And you're supposed to fund communities. Zoning. If you can't lead and make sure everybody is in accord to push the nation forward, then you got a mess. We got a house with no parents and the kids are going crazy. Johnny G. Thanks for your shout out though. What did he say? I just want to say what he says. And repeat what he says. The Democrats are doing the harm, not Trump. That's what Save the Kids Madam says. Fuck you talking about? I just gotta respond to that. Like anytime somebody says some like mind conditioning shit, like the Democrats are doing it, like get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. I love you though. So the Democrats are doing that. That's some silly shit. If that's the case, why do we have a president? Right? That's like shift blaming. You know? It's like I'm driving the vehicle and a cop pulls me over and I say, "No, officer, that was a steering wheel. Get the fuck out of here." My hands are on the steering wheel. Unless I got a Tesla and it's self-driving. But that's not the case. You got to take responsibility on how you're driving the vehicle. And if he can't align the sides, the Democrats and Republicans should be working as a team. But if you got this system at odds with each other, that means you got the wrong leader. Yeah. So that's that. That being said, I'm gonna get back. I had to let off this energy so I could go back to the computer there and make some songs. And I had to get rid of the negative thoughts so I could go out there and put positive thoughts on that microphone, that keyboard, that computer. I had to get rid of like the tension and the concern so I could go out there and light a fire of inspiration and joy. And just to get my thoughts in order so I can figure out what type of song I want to write. Do I want to write a political song? Do I want to write a love song? I love you. Do I want to write a party song? I don't know. I don't want to write another party song. Do I want a positive vibe song? Do I want to make a song about nothing, like Boom Boom Pow? Like that song's about nothing. You know, I got that hit to beat the block. You could get that bass on the low. I got that rock and roll, that future flow, that digital spit, next level visual shit. I got that boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that, like, if I break down what that means, okay, let's break that down right quick. I got that hit to beat the block. You could get that bass on the low. Basically, I'm talking about the song and the components that you are actually listening to. I got that rock and roll, that future flow. I got that retro stuff, and I got that next level stuff, or whatever that means. Like, do I want to write a song about like that? This song is about what you're listening to. Like, do I want to do that? I don't know. No, I need to rinse my soul out. I think I want to do something like about optimism. When you're down and out, when you're confused and you feel like giving up, but something's telling you to keep on going. Something's telling you to keep on trying. When you lose hope on your fellow people in your community, you lose hope on humanity, but something's telling you to keep loving, to keep, your heart open. When people have let you down and beat you up and hurt you, you still have this desire to give another chance at love. That's what I want to write about. I want to write about optimism and tolerance. But that being said, I can't tolerate another 4 years of, Tronald dump. Nah, bro. No more Tronald. So, never give up. Yep, I think that's what the song's gonna be about. Never give up. Never give up. It's 8:12 in the UK right now. I want to give a shout out to all the people that have anxiety right now. All the families that are mourning. All the folks that are worried about, like, how long is this going to last? Are we going to have a spring? When are we going to go back to normal? All the folks that have anxiety and trying to control their panic. Because it looks like it's going to be like this for a while. So even though it's going to be a long ride, never give up. And unfortunately, it's never going to be normal. It will never be the way it was this time last year. It will always be what it's going to become. But never expect it to be the way it was. Because at the end of the day, we didn't value the way it was. We didn't value it. We didn't we took it for granted the way life was. And now that we are all doing our best to social distance, what does social distance tell you? It tells you that my breath, even though I brush my teeth, my breathing could potentially get you sick. My sneezing could potentially get you sick. It's telling you that humanity right now is kind of sick. That we got to put underwear on our face. Because we could get somebody sick. Or we could get sick. It's telling you that we need to get our shit in order. Move it into this new era. If 2000, 9/11 brought out this surveillance state where everything is being recorded, then 2020 COVID is going to bring about this other thing that we can't even see what's around the corner. I could see it a bit. Biotech is around the corner. Remember that. Some biotech is around the corner. What biotech is to become, I don't know. But I know we're about to experience some new stuff in this new era that we're about to walk into. This is the beginning of a new decade, and look at it. We got the wrong leader in the house, ushering in a whole new decade. And I hope that people make the right decision and switch drivers. And because we need somebody that can unite us, not divide us. We need somebody that has humanity first, not money first. Right? Take a look at all the jobs that are lost and all the companies that boomed during COVID. And they're all tech-based companies. And in this boom, we are less human to one another. Hence social distancing. We can't be around humans. And we need a screen, some device to communicate. We need a filter and a filter and a filter on a filter. We need a filter on a filter on a filter. We need to cover our face with just a filter. And we on the internet with a filter through a glass and a camera as a filter because we don't have the time to filter out the whack shit from the real shit. So there's fake news. We need filters. We have so much filters, but we have no filter to get the information we need. We can't gather, can't have concerts. I can't tell you the truth from me to you. I got to go through this filter. Think about that. Think about that. What society is telling you right now. We have a chaos agent that thinks America is red and blue, Republicans and Democrats, and everything that comes out of his mouth is blaming the Democrats. When he should be trying to unite and be the leader that unites America. Nah, he don't have it in him. For some reason, black and white became a problem. He should be the leader that tries to unite black and white. Nah, he don't have it in him. That's not what he does. He's the chaos agent. He's who the WWE called to bring some spice for that fake ass thing called wrestling. Hey, that's all he knows is fake. Fake news, fake sports, fake everything. Facts. Facts. Try to challenge it. Show me I'm wrong with that perspective. All right, y'all. Gotta go. Peace out. Make sure you go out there and vote. I'm going to complete the sentence. Make sure you go out there and vote for Biden and Harris. Everybody says go out and vote, but they don't give you perspective on what to vote for. But I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying use your heart and take a look at where we are right now. And I hope you don't want more of this. Please. please don't want more of this, because this is what we got. You got to hold the person responsible. And if they're not capable of uniting, then they got to bounce. Bounce, 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 rock.